So after earnings yesterday, Nvidia is now down about 6.5%, and we did recover for a bit. It was really that sell-off closing at session lows today of about 117.59. I think that spooked a lot of people. And the weekly chart is not looking hot. I'm just going to be honest. We still have one more day until this candle closes. And with very important economic data coming out tomorrow morning at 8:30 a.m., we could see price bounce right back up to 124, 128, and then the show is still on the road and the bulls are still to play. But if that doesn't occur in Nvidia, as well as QQQ and SPY, we have the same setup happening. There's a very high chance that price is going to sell back off to $194. To $194. So let's talk about this. The first thing that I want you to understand, and the reason that we are bullish as we are moving into earnings, is because last time we had this type of situation where price made lower highs on the BX trender, which you can see happen here. It's this oscillator at the bottom of your screen that eventually turned into lower lows. This shows that even though the trend is still bullish, there's not enough activity or not enough money to continue to push the stock up, which is fine. We're still bullish in this trend, but we're waiting to see money actually step back in. This occurs here on the week of the 13th of May. We see price for the first time now close with higher lows on the BX trender. This is the indication that we have enough money to start pushing the stock higher. From here, we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 consecutive weeks of higher highs on the BX trender. And from there, we got nearly a 43% run within 43 days. The very next week, the week of the 24th of June, we close once again with lower highs on the BX trender. This is when I came to Twitter/X and I was telling everybody that there's a very good chance that Nvidia was nearing the top. The reason for this wasn't because I had a short position, it wasn't because I wanted to be right, and it wasn't because I thought that I would be right. It was simply because I was relaying the data that I was seeing. Money was coming out of it. Last time this occurred, we saw a retracement of about 14% down to market bias, and there was a pretty good chance that that was going to happen again. You'll notice that price sold off all the way down to $94. So that was about a 29% move within 35 days. From that point, we were telling everybody, hey, this is a great time to go long on Nvidia, because every other time that we've come near this market bias, we've bounced off of it. And as long as we're holding this uptrend, that's all that matters. So the trend is bullish. That's the first thing. The second thing is, what is the current mode that we're in? Well, since we bounced off of this level, we are still in a consolidation mode or a compression mode. But normally when we see these higher lows on the BX trender during a compression, is a very good sign that we're going to have an expansion or an impulse to the upside. You can see that over the past 2 weeks, we had higher lows on the BX trender. The issue is now we're seeing lower lows on the BX trender. This did not occur last time. If this occurs this time, there's a very good chance that we're going to retest $194 as we spoke before. The reason for this is if we take our Fibonacci from swing high back here of about 133.26 down to recent swing low of $91.85. We pull this out. We know that following market structure, the area which price will normally bounce or reject at is between the 0.786 golden fib and the 0.618 Fibonacci. This is considered, when we're looking at these bearish structures, to be our institutional sell zone. The most optimal time to go short is actually going to be up at 127.50, which is called our smart money level. The reason that this is usually the best time to go short is because we know that everyone's, instead of shorting at that level, they're shorting with everyone else at the institutional level. So they will purposefully push price through that resistance level. Remember, we were short on Nvidia. This happened to us as well. From there, it'll push right through it, and then we'll see price pull back all the way down, usually into lower lows or equal lows. That's why we're looking at this target of 100 down to $94 or $91. This doesn't mean that the bullish trend is over. It just means that this compression and this sideways consolidation that we've been getting for the past couple of weeks will most likely continue. If we actually look at what happened to Nvidia last time we had a massive run, we saw a compression for about 6 months to a year before the next expansion. So if we cannot close with a very strong push tomorrow, I think there's a very high chance that we will most likely see Nvidia continue to pull back into the market bias, most likely either bounce at equal low or lower low, and then eventually make that bull flag move to the upside. I hope this video helped. If you guys want to learn all of my indicators and the exact settings that I use, you can go and take our free courses. The link will be in the description. You can take our indicator course, which will show you everything that I use. You'll learn how to trade options like a professional. You'll learn how to become a disciplined trader and actually stick to your stop losses and your targets, as well as much more. All of that is completely free. And if you want to trade with me each and every single day, get access to my real-time trades, you can join our private trading academy and our Discord community down below. Link is in the description. Thanks for all the support, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.